When will the Lin Wan proposal be submitted? We need it for tomorrow's meeting.
Almost ready. Hello, Auntie Wang.
Wan, come home quickly. Your dad is gone.
Auntie Wang, what did you say? I didn't hear you clearly.
This afternoon, the scaffolding suddenly collapsed. Wan, come back quickly to handle your dad's funeral arrangements.
My dad. He told me just this morning. The corn in the field is almost ripe.
You need to eat more meat, look how thin you are. Sweetie, don't keep things bottled up inside. Your dad will back you up.
Lin Wan, what happened?
My dad is gone.
We'll find someone to cover your work. Go home, my condolences.
Thank you, Supervisor. Dad, why did you leave me? My world has collapsed, completely.
One, you're finally back. About your dad, don't rush to grieve just yet. Our old Lin family has a tradition. The eldest son is needed to lead the funeral procession. But your family only has a daughter. This matter.
Oh, what should we do? We can't let Brother Lin leave this world unsettled.
Uncle, I know tradition is important. But I'm my dad's only child. Even if I'm a daughter, I can.
No. It's not me saying this, but our Lin family tradition has always been this way. Imagine a girl leading the procession. Where would our Lin family's face be? Cousin, are you planning to carry the banner yourself? Look at your status.
Lin Chang.
I could help carry the banner. After all, I am a Lin.
Thank you, Lin Chang.
Zhangzi is a man. Zhangzi carrying the banner is just right, perfect. Perfectly suitable.
But, cousin, I can do you this favor, but shouldn't you show some gratitude? I heard Uncle Lin recently renovated a house. It's a 2-story Western-style house. The decor is quite impressive. Since Uncle is gone, shouldn't this house rightfully be inherited by me, his nephew? Return it to its rightful owner.
What did you say? That house is my father's lifelong effort. How can you say something like that?
Cousin, don't put it that way. I'm helping solve the big problem of carrying the funeral banner. What's wrong with asking for something in return? You're just a girl. What use do you have for such a big house? In the end, you'll just get married off anyway, right?
Lin Chang, don't go too far. That house is my father's. You have no right to tell me what to do with it.
Well, if you don't agree, everyone in the family knows. Then who's going to carry the banner? We can't just let my uncle die and not have peace, can we?
Lin Chong. That house is my father's life's work. I will absolutely not give it to you. But if you're willing to carry the banner, my dad's Magotan, I can give you.
Wow, a used one is still worth 70 or 80,000. That's more than generous.
Cousin, that car is just a pile of scrap metal. How can it compare to that two-story house?
My dad took great care of that car. It's in excellent condition. If you don't want it, plenty of people outside do.
Whoever wants it can have it. Let me be clear. Either give me the house, or I won't carry this banner. It's not me who's in a hurry. It's you, and the face of our Lin family. Changzi, don't go too far. This house was left by your uncle for one. One offering you the car is already going above and beyond. Uncle, stay out of this. I'm negotiating terms with my cousin. If she doesn't agree, then this can't be done. Find whoever you want. I don't have time to waste with you all here.
Uncles. I'll make this clear today. Whoever is willing to carry my father's funeral banner, to see him off on his final journey, my father's Magotan, I'll give it directly to them.
What? Giving the car away? That car's worth 70 or 80,000.
A car just for carrying a banner? That's too good a deal.
One, what are you doing? That car. That's no small sum. What's your angle?
Uncle, my dad has had a hard life. I can't let him leave with his heart unsettled. As long as he can be buried smoothly, a car means nothing to me. This is the only chance we get. I, Lin Wan, keep my word. Auntie, Uncle, could you two ask around the village for me? If anyone can help me out with this, I'll hand them the car key straight away. They can go handle all the follow-up procedures directly. I'll never go back on my word. It's not just the car, I'll also throw in an extra 10,000 yuan in cash, paid on the spot.
Well, I do have a nephew.
Hey! How dare you even think about taking this job? Haven't you seen what kind of attitude Changzi has? Do you even want to be able to stay in this village later?
These terms are just too tempting. But we can't just go against Changzi like that. It'd be impossible to explain.
Well, cousin. You're really going all out, putting a car on the line. Let me see who dares take this job. I'll say this straight out today, anyone who dares take this job is just picking a fight with me, Lin Chong. Don't blame me later for not showing any mercy in this village. What do you say, cousin? I told you long ago no one dares go against me. Come to your senses now, right? Just hand the house over to me, and I'll carry the memorial banner for your dad right away.
I will never give you the house. On top of the car, I'll add another 100,000 yuan in cash. Today, if anyone is willing to carry the banner for my dad, the car and 100,000 yuan cash will be settled right here, right now, no delay.
A car plus 100,000 yuan, that's almost 200,000 yuan total. What if we?
You dare? My uncle is the village party secretary. You and your family will need him for every big and small thing later. Are you trying to cut off your own way out? Just think it over. Changzi is petty. He'll definitely throw obstacles in your path behind your back. You won't even be able to go out to work in peace. What difference does adding another 100,000 make, cousin? Don't you even see who calls the shots around here? I'm telling you again today, anyone who dares take this job is picking a fight with me, Lin Chong.
No one dares take it, right?
Just give the house to me, cousin. Or else your dad will die with regret.
My dad has been open and honest his whole life, he never owed anyone anything. Why should his funeral be messed up by someone like you? People who take advantage of the situation are easy to handle. Today, I'm breaking this rule. I'm my father's only daughter. I'll carry the funeral banner to send him off. Who dares to say no?
Wan, you can't do this. The rule can't be broken.
Ha! Cousin, don't forget, you're a woman. If this gets out, the whole Lin family will be shamed.
I'm not afraid. My father loved and raised me. Now, it's only right that I send him off.
Wan, think again. This is no joke.
Uncle, no need to think. I just want my father to rest in peace. Nothing else matters.
Wait. Let me carry it first.
Who's this? He looks unfamiliar. Never seen him before.
Seems like a distant relative from the Chen family. I heard he works at the county government.
Lin Wan, my condolences. Carrying the banner is a man's duty. How can we let a young woman do it?
Who are you? This is our Lin family's business. What business does an outsider have interfering?
Lin Chong. Lin Wan and I are from the same clan, distant cousins. By seniority, you should call me brother. I'm here to see Uncle Lin off on his final journey. How can I be considered an outsider?
I don't care who you are. Either I carry the banner, or no one does. You want to take my job? Xiangzi, don't be so aggressive. Chen Mo is right. He's here to repay a kindness. We're all family. Why make things difficult? Since he's willing to carry the banner, it's a good thing. Let him do it.
But, we've never met. Why are you helping me?
I'm not here to help you. I'm here to repay a debt of gratitude.
Repay a debt?
Lin Wan, you probably don't remember me. But I've never forgotten Uncle Lin's kindness. I've never forgotten.
Ah, Wan, I remember now. Chen Mo is your grandfather's cousin's grandson. By seniority, he's your distant clan brother. "2 years older. His family lived in our village when he was little. After a few years, they all moved to the county town and never came back.
I think I have a faint memory. When I was little, there really was a quiet little brother.
I work at the government office in the neighboring county now. Been busy with work all these years, never found the time to come back. I never expected to come back this time. In this way.
But what exactly did my father help you with? I've never heard him mention it.
Over 20 years ago, my father was bedridden for a long time. The family savings were all spent on his treatment. There was simply no extra money for my schooling back then. I had already been accepted into the county's top middle school, but could only helplessly watch the opportunity slip away. It was Uncle Lin who found me. He urged me not to give up on my studies. He secretly slipped me 5,000 yuan so I could go to school with peace of mind. I was only 14 at the time. The family's main support had collapsed. My mother cried all day long. The family was so poor we didn't even have rice to cook. The day the acceptance letter from the top middle school arrived, I clutched that paper and cried all day under the old locust tree at the village entrance. I told my mother, I won't go to school anymore. I'll go to the city with fellow villagers to work as a laborer, earn some money to pay for father's treatment. My mother held me and cried, but couldn't say a word. Just as I had packed my bags and was ready to leave, Uncle Lin suddenly arrived. He had heard about my situation from the elders in the village and made a special trip, walking several miles to get here. I told him the family had no money, but he just waved his hand and pulled out a stack of crumpled bills from his cloth bag. It was a mix of small and large notes, totaling 5,000 yuan. I only found out later that was the money Uncle Lin had saved to build an extra room for his house. To help me, he postponed the construction for a full 3 years. He said he was also poor as a child, didn't get much education, and spent his whole life just scraping by on the land. He didn't want me to follow the same path. He also told me to keep kindness in my heart. If you ever have the ability in the future, pass this kindness on. After I went to middle school, I realized how difficult studying really was. The school was far from home. I could only return once a month. Every time I went back, I could see Uncle Lin asking people to the rice and flour for my family. My mom said I must repay Uncle Lin properly in the future. But every time I tried to find a chance to thank him, he would always leave with a smile. One winter, I had a high fever due to malnutrition, dazed and groggy in the dorm. I saw Uncle Lin arrive at my school through heavy snow. He heard from a villager going to town that I was sick. He took leave and traveled dozens of miles. He carried me to the hospital, paid the medical fees, then stayed by my bed all night. That night, he took off his own cotton-padded jacket, covered me with it, while he wore only thin underwear. Shivering from the cold, he told me, "Health is the foundation of everything. Take good care of yourself." For 3 years of high school, Uncle Lin was like family, always watching over me. He knew I had strong self-esteem, never mentioned helping me directly, always found excuses to support me. Today he'd say, "We harvested too much corn. Bring me some." Tomorrow he'd say, "Your aunt made pancakes. Wanted you to try them." I knew all along. They were specially prepared for me. Later, I got into university and left town. Uncle Lin came to the station to see me off. He stuffed a thick envelope with lots of money into my hands, told me to take good care of myself outside. He also said, "Don't keep thinking about repaying me. Just be a good person, help others. That's the best repayment to me. Lin Wan, you have a wonderful father. His kindness and selflessness are worth learning from by all of us. Now, let me carry this funeral banner to see him off on his final journey. It also fulfills my long-held wish."
No, I disagree. Why should he carry the banner? An outsider who hasn't been back for years is not worthy to touch our Lin family's banner.
Lin Chong, I'm a distant cousin of the Lin family. By qualification, I am capable of seeing Uncle Lin off. Moreover, I owe Uncle Lin a debt. Seeing him off is my wish.
Disappearing for years, only returning now. Probably just trying to gain some advantage. My uncle's car and house. Are you eyeing those too?
Lin Chong, don't go around making false accusations. Brother Chen Mo is here to repay a kindness, not to take anything.
Repay a kindness? I think he just wants to use carrying the funeral banner as an excuse to make himself known in our village. He might even be trying to get close to my family. Changzi, don't be so harsh. I can vouch for Chen Mo's identity. He really is a distant relative of the Lin family, and he did live in our village, and was registered here. But so many years have passed, how can you prove it? He works at the county government now. He might be trying to use this to stir up trouble. Then our village would be in a passive position.
Lin Chong, I respect you as a junior of the Lin family. I don't want to argue with you. But if you continue to speak maliciously and disrespectfully, don't blame me for being impolite. Today, I asked for nothing else. I just want to see Uncle Lin off on his final journey.
Impolite? What can you do to me? This is a Lin family matter. It's not for an outsider to interfere. Either I carry the banner, or no one does. Uncle, aunt, think about it. Carrying the banner is no small matter. It concerns the face and fortune of our Lin family. Letting an outsider do it, what will people say when word gets out? They'll say the Lin family has no one left, that we need outsiders to hold up the show.
What Changzi says makes sense. This Chen Mo, he hasn't been home for so many years. He's not close to us.
Aunt is right.
And what if he has some ulterior motive? If it affects our village, that wouldn't be good.
Changzi, stop sowing discord here. Chen Mo is here to help sincerely. How can you think of him like that? Uncle, I'm doing this for the good of our Lin family. My dad is the village party secretary. I can't let our Lin family become a laughingstock. This banner today, I must be the one to carry it. Otherwise, this funeral won't go smoothly.
I'm sorry, Brother Chen Mo. You've been wronged.
It's fine. I understand how you feel. But since I'm here, I will see Uncle Lin off on his final journey. I won't let him have regrets over such a small matter.
Dad, you're finally here. Chen Mo insists on fighting me for the job of carrying the banner. And he's been bad-mouthing me. You need to deal with him.
Secretary Lin, I am Chen Mo. I lived in the village many years ago.
I know you. I've heard a bit about your family's situation. Lin Wan's father helped you back in the day, I know that. But carrying the funeral banner for the Lin family should be done by a Lin male descendant. According to tradition, that's the proper way. You're right, Dad. You're the sensible one.
Secretary Lin, rules are rigid, but people are flexible. Uncle Lin was always helpful in life, never bound by conventional rules. I'm here to carry the banner today. It's both to repay a debt and to let Uncle Lin rest in peace. Isn't that more important than so-called rules?
That may be so, but clan traditions cannot be abandoned. Changzi is currently the most suitable person in our Lin family to carry the banner, and it's also proper.
Secretary Lin, Lin Chong isn't genuinely trying to see my father off. He just wants to take over our house. You can't indulge him.
Dad, don't listen to her nonsense. I was just thinking of helping to make Uncle's funeral a dignified affair. That's all.
Lin Chong, should I play back everything you said before? You said once this is signed, his money, his life, they'd all be under my control. And also, I recorded you threatening the clan members not to help.
You dared to record me? How treacherous.
I just didn't want Uncle Lin's funeral to be disturbed by people with ulterior motives. The rights and wrongs, I believe you can judge for yourself.
Jiangua. I think this kid Chen Mo is good, upright, and steady. Plus, he has this sense of gratitude towards our old brother. Letting him carry the banner is fine. First, it lets our old brother leave in peace. Second, it fulfills his wish. Changzi is too impulsive and unreliable for such a responsibility. Fine then. Let's do as you say. Chen Mo, since you insist on seeing Lin Wan's father off on his final journey, then this banner will be carried by you. But I'm warning you now. If you have any ill intentions, I won't go easy on you.
Don't worry, Secretary Lin. I'll only do what I should. I won't overstep a single boundary.
Dad, how can you let an outsider carry the banner? Have you forgotten? Our Lin family rules? Rules serve people. They're not for causing trouble. If you dare make a scene again, get back home right now.
Brother Chen Mo, thank you for all your help today. I really appreciate you running around for us.
It's my pleasure to help. Don't overwork yourself. Take care of your health.
Oh my goodness. It's on fire. Quick, come and help put it out. Oh my god.
Everyone stay calm. First, move the flammable materials nearby away to prevent the fire from spreading.
Quick, there are a few buckets of spare water over there. Bring them all here.
Someone must have done this on purpose.
Who did it? You know who you are. My father's funeral. If anyone dares to cause trouble again, I will not let them off.
Cousin, don't wrong an innocent person. Maybe someone was just careless. They touched a fire source. Everyone is helping. How could anyone possibly cause trouble on purpose?
Lin Chong. I only hope this was an accident. But if someone did it, I advise you to stop now. Don't let my father be disturbed in his eternal rest.
Auntie, do you know? The fire in the woodshed yesterday was no accident. It was Chen Mo's doing.
Really? Why would he do that?
I think he's up to no good. Maybe he deliberately wanted to ruin the funeral to embarrass our Lin family. Then he comes back to help, acting all nice. Trying to win a good name. Think about it, he works at the county government. Why would he come back to help a distant relative for no reason? Something's definitely wrong.
But I don't think he seems like that. He seemed quite active in fighting the fire recently.
That was all an act. The more honest someone seems on the surface, the worse they are inside. I heard he's had his eye on my uncle's house for a long time. He's using the funeral to win people over, so he can smoothly meddle in the Lin family's affairs later.
Lin Chong, why are you spreading rumors everywhere? Slandering Brother Chen Mo? Did you start the fire yesterday? What are you trying to do?
I didn't. I just casually chatted with the villagers. Who knew they'd misunderstand? How could I possibly set a fire? That was my uncle's funeral. I'd be crazy to do that.
Lin Chong, you need evidence to make accusations. You say I set the fire for money? Do you have proof? If not, then apologize to me and clarify the truth to the villagers.
Chanzi, I'm asking you one last time. Did you spread the rumors? Did you start the fire? Tell me the truth, or I'll have to go to your father. Uncle, I really didn't start the fire. I just couldn't stand him. An outsider meddling in our family's affairs. So I complained to the villagers. I never thought it would blow up like this. Lin Chong, I'm so disappointed in you. This is your own uncle's funeral. If you can't help, fine. But causing trouble over and over? Spreading rumors and setting fires? What do you actually want? Today, you must apologize to Chen Mo. Or this isn't over. How can you face your late father? I'm sorry.
I accept your apology, but I hope there's no more trouble before the funeral ends.
Wait! We can't just leave like this.
Lin Chong, what are you trying to do now? Today is the day my father is being buried. Don't you dare cause trouble.
He can't be the one to carry the funeral banner at the front. I've already discussed it with the elders in our clan. Having an outsider carry the banner will bring bad luck to our Lin family. The whole village will suffer. Today, either I carry the banner, or another male relative from our clan does. Otherwise, this procession isn't taking a single step out of this house.
Lin Chong, we already agreed. I would carry the banner to see Uncle Lin off on his final journey. Now you're going back on your word? That's completely unacceptable. Let me say this one more time. Today, I'm only here to repay a debt. Nothing more.
Changzi, stop this. Stop making a scene. You'll make us miss the auspicious time. Besides, your father already agreed to let Chen Mo carry the banner. What are you doing? Their agreement doesn't count. This is a matter for our Lin family. We must follow the decision of the majority in the clan. I've asked several families. They all feel it's not right for him to carry it. Lin Chong, have you lost your mind? What are you doing causing trouble at a time like this? If you don't step aside, I'll have your father make you leave. Uncle, I'm doing this for the good of our Lin family. Letting an outsider carry the funeral banner? We'd be a laughingstock. It would affect the fortune of our whole village. I can't just stand by and watch the Lin family be ruined like this. Everyone, listen to me. Although Chen Mo hasn't been back to the village for years, he is a true descendant of the Lin family. He also received great kindness from old brother Lin. Old brother Lin was kind-hearted all his life and never dwelled on these worldly customs. If he knew in the afterlife, he would surely want Chen Mo to send him on his final journey.
Uncles and aunts. My father helped many of you in his lifetime. Now he's gone. I just want him to rest in peace on his final journey. Brother Chen Mo is here sincerely to repay the kindness. He has no ill intentions. Please, stop blocking him. Let my father rest in peace on his final journey. All right?
Elder uncles, thank you for your trust. I will safely escort Uncle Lin on this final journey.
I'll see how long you can keep up this act.
Brother Chen Mo, are you okay?
Lin Cheng, you actually threw a stone. What are you trying to do?
You jerk. What are you trying to do at my brother's funeral? You keep causing trouble. What do you want? Uncle, I'm not wrong. He's an outsider. Why should he carry the Lin family's banner? I just can't stand him.
Lin Cheng, you're too stubborn. Brother Lin helped many people back then, never asking for anything in return. Chen Mo just wants to see him off one last time. You keep blocking him, even hurting people. How can you face your own conscience? How can you face Brother Lin? And the love he showed you?
Lin Chong, I know you're not convinced. But the funeral must continue. Let Uncle Lin rest in peace on this final journey. After this, I will leave here. I won't interfere with the Lin family's affairs ever again.
Everyone, please continue. I'll deal with this brat. Leave him to his father. His father will teach him a lesson. Brother, rest in peace. Go in peace. Don't worry. The younger generation of the Lin family will be united.
Brother Chen Mo, thank you. Thank you so much. If you hadn't stepped up, my father's funeral really couldn't have gone on. Maybe it would have been a mess because of Lin Chong.
It's okay. Uncle Lin helped me so much back then. I haven't repaid anything. In the future, if you're alone in the city, just tell me if you have any difficulties.
1. Go back and rest early. We elders will handle your father's affairs. We won't let Chanzi cause trouble again.
You once said you wanted to take a photo with me, to hang in my new home when I got married. But now, we can never take that photo.
Uncle Lin still looks so kind. You two must have been very close. Did he often tell you about village life back then?
Yes. He always said the corn in the field was almost ripe, or that the neighbor's kid had grown taller. He kept urging me to visit, but I was always busy with work. Now I want to come back, but I can never hear his nagging again.
There must be something valuable in this house. Why should it all go to an outsider?
Oh no. My dad's things have been moved. Who was here?
The doors and windows weren't forced. It must be someone we know. Stay calm. Let's see what's missing first.
My dad's ID card and bank card. And the few thousand in cash I gave him last month. They're all gone. Lin Chong. Get in here. Lin Chong, was it you? Did you touch the things in my dad's bedroom?
No. I was chatting with friends at the village entrance the whole time. I never entered the house, let alone your dad's bedroom. Don't wrong an innocent person.
We just found things missing, and you just got back. Isn't that too much of a coincidence? When you came back, did you see anyone else going in or out?
No, I didn't see anyone. You didn't watch your own stuff. Why blame me?
I'm searching you, or you're not leaving today. If you don't hand it over today, I'm calling the police.
How dare you search me? I'm your cousin. This is an insult. Do you have any proof? Don't slander me.
Lin Chong, the ID and bank card are very important to Lin Wan. They're a hassle to replace. If you took them, hand them over now, and we'll let it go. We're family. No need to involve the police.
I didn't take them. You're just bullying me because I'm young. Trying to shift the blame for losing things onto me. I'm going to find my dad to settle this.
The evidence is clear. How dare you argue? This is my dad's stuff. What more do you have to say for yourself?
Lin Chong, you ungrateful wretch. How did your father raise you? How dare you steal from your uncle? Your uncle's barely cold in the ground, and you're here looting. I'll beat you to death today. I did nothing wrong. Back then, he was willing to help Chen Mo with 5,000 won, without hesitation. But he was never generous with me. Not even a decent gift. I deserve a share of that money too. Why should it all go to Lin Wan?
Uncle Lin helped me back then because I was desperate. I couldn't even pay my tuition. He helped in an emergency. And you? You have hands and feet, yet you idle around all day. Always wanting something for nothing. It's not the same at all.
This is my dad's hard-earned money, saved through frugality. How can you be so selfish, stealing even my dad's keepsakes? Are you worthy of his usual care for you?
You ungrateful wolf. Shut your mouth. When has your uncle ever treated you poorly? All the trouble you caused growing up. Who always took the fall for you? Ah, Chunzi. Your uncle wasn't ungenerous, you've just never strived. Chen Mo worked hard back then. He used all the money your uncle gave him on his studies. Now he's in university, promising and driven. And look at you. Give you a little money, and you idle, party, and waste it. What are you doing? How can your uncle be generous to you?
I know you feel resentful. We're both juniors, yet your uncle treats me better. But Uncle Lin's kindness was never favoritism. It was for emergencies, not laziness. This money is Lin Wan's memory and her future security. You can't have it. You must return it to her.
Ah, Chunzi. It's also your father and I who failed you. We were too lenient, too indulgent with you usually. That's how you develop these flaws. Reflect seriously. Don't disappoint your father again. Otherwise, no one will be able to help you in the future.
If my dad were still here, he wouldn't want to see us like this. As long as you return what you took, and promise not to make such mistakes again, I can let today's matter go.
Here's 5,000 yuan I've saved over the past few months. I wanted to give it to Uncle Lin personally, to thank him for his support back then. Now that he's gone, I'll leave this to you, Lin Chong.
I treated you so poorly before, and I kept stealing things.
Let's just leave the past in the past. I hope you can use this money to do something proper. Like learn a trade, start a small business, stop being idle. Your dad is the village party secretary. You should set a good example for the villagers. Set a good example.
This money is my dad's emergency fund he left me. If you're really in trouble, you can tell me. I can lend it to you, but you can't steal it. We're family. Helping each other is what we do. But you have to stay on the right path.
Chen Mo, you're a good kid. Much more sensible than Xianzi. Cousin, brother Chen Mo. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have stolen. I shouldn't have caused trouble again and again. I shouldn't have misunderstood you. I'll turn my life around. I won't mess up anymore. Cousin, I sorted out Uncle's old clothes for you. All washed, ironed, and neatly folded. I know I was wrong about what happened before. I shouldn't have taken advantage, shouldn't have disrupted Uncle's funeral. I'm sorry. I hope you don't hold it against me.
Let's just leave the past in the past. It's good that you recognize your mistake. Just live well from now on, don't make Secretary Lin worry anymore. That's the best comfort for my dad.
It's good you can admit your mistakes. Family can work through anything. Lin Wan won't be in the village anymore. You help look after his dad's house. Don't let it go to ruin.
Don't worry, brother Chen Mo. I'll definitely take good care of Uncle's house. I'll clean it regularly. So when cousin comes back, it'll be as clean as when Uncle was alive. I'll also burn more paper money at Uncle's grave. 1. You can go back to work with peace of mind. Focus on your work, don't worry about things at home. I'll take care of your family's land and crops. If anything comes up, I'll call you.
May, these are walnuts and peanuts from our village. Take them for the road, share them with your city colleagues. Let them taste our village. Come back and visit often. This will always be your home, will always be your family.
Cousin, I'm sorry. I was immature, caused you so much trouble. Don't worry, I'll watch over Uncle Lin's house. and I'll be a better person.
Thank you, everyone. I'll definitely come back often. Lin Chong, I believe you'll keep your word.
Lin Wan. This has my contact information and the photo with Uncle Lin back then. You can keep it as a memento. If you run into any trouble in the city later on, just get in touch with me.
Dad. Don't worry. I'll live a good life. And I'll pass on your kindness too. Your warmth and kindness have already taken root and bloomed in all our hearts.